Good day everyone, Brayden here coming to you from the Magic Kingdom parking lot. Today we are headed into the Magic Kingdom to check on the latest work on the TRON Light Cycle Power Run coaster, see what's going on now that fall is starting to come into season here in Walt Disney World. The fall season hasn't officially begun. A lot of this stuff is starting later this month, and we'll get into how all of that is going to work. There is no Halloween party, of course, but some of the offerings from the Halloween party are just going to be something you can check out any time of day. And we're also going to look at the Walt Disney World Railroad, where Disney is continuing to rip up and replace the track going around the Magic Kingdom. So everyone, we have arrived. You might hear this noise over here. Right now they are doing work on the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom walkway. You can see we now have signage for the walkway right here. I'm so excited. You're finally gonna be able to walk from the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom. Let's head inside and see what's going on. You know guys, sometimes I just take a second, not even to worry about doing the video, just appreciating being here, being able to do this for you guys. It is such a beautiful day in the Magic Kingdom. The music playing, it's just so awesome. Thank you guys so much for letting me do this. Right now we are in the week after Labor Day weekend, and as you can see, pretty low crowds, at least here at the front of the park. Here you can see the Walt Disney World Railroad where the train station is currently closed. Since this is a news vlog, what we're gonna do is head right over to the TRON coaster and also take a look at the ripped up Walt Disney World Railroad tracks over there. And then we'll loop back around here to Main Street and take a look at some of that Halloween merchandise Disney just put out. Heading over to TRON, starting off over here in Tomorrowland, you can see off to the right side, finally, the People Mover support columns are back to their original design. Last we were here, they still had scaffolding up on those. Now you can see they are all complete. I noticed that the columns below the People Mover track are painted white on this side, which was completed earlier. On this side, they're still silver. And if I had any guess as to why this is, it's because A, they're probably still working, but secondly, also right now, this is not a priority given the financial situation Disney's in. Heading down the Tomorrowland corridor, you can see it's almost entirely back to its original design. We still do have these fins, these steampunk fins, as well as this Ray Gun Gothic style overhang you have on this side for the FastPass Plus kiosks. I really have to say, I love what Disney's done with Tomorrowland here with this redesign. I think something in this land that still feels very old Tomorrowland is the pathways with the gear patterns. Now, I do believe before we get the TRON coaster, we might see a lot of Tomorrowland repaved. And I have to say, I think this is all planned before the lockdowns of 2020, so whether or not it happens at this point really remains to be seen. It could be unlikely. So everyone, we've made it to the front of the TRON coaster here. This is where you'll enter the attraction in the future, right next to Space Mountain. You'll go past the Tomorrowland Arcade right over here. Getting a better look at the TRON work from over here in Storybook Circus. Here you can see just how much work Disney has done on putting together the metal pieces that will make up those triangles that make up the LED canopy. So what they're doing is, instead of taking each little individual part and building the entire canopy while it's up in the air on those supports we saw in Tomorrowland, instead what they are doing is pre-assembling some pretty large portions of them here, and then they're gonna lift those into position. So there are giant sections they can put together at once and get that LED canopy done as soon as possible. That's gonna look so awesome. And now it's time for our main story here today, because right under the current progress on the TRON coaster, here you can see this is where the Walt Disney World Railroad track was not too long ago, just a few days ago in fact, and now it has all been ripped up over here by the Fantasyland station. In fact, if you look, one of the locomotives was on display before the lockdown. Now, not only is the locomotive not there, the track has been removed, and Disney has added some plants so that guests inside the park don't see all the work that is currently going on with that track, helping maintain that thematic integrity. Very good to see there. It's funny because last time we were here in the Magic Kingdom, we saw some railroad ties that were over by the Main Street station where they've been working on the track over there, assembling it there, and now it looks like the work is heading this way, and eventually this track will extend right over here under the TRON coaster and under where you're gonna actually enter the TRON coaster. It's gonna go underneath your feet with some sort of tunnel. We saw some concept art at the last D23 Expo, but we don't know what exactly that material is gonna be, what that's gonna look like in real life. I'm very interested to see what Disney does there, but safe to say, everything is coming together over here by TRON, and hopefully the Walt Disney World Railroad will be back soon. So that's the latest over by TRON. Right now I am outside of the Carousel of Progress. It's been a pretty rainy day, and as you can see, rain Halloween brings big lines to the Carousel of Progress. There are a lot of people that just want to go inside for a while and enjoy that very classic Disney atmosphere. The spirit of Walt is definitely strong in this attraction. If you remember when Walt Disney World reopened, there was a problem with this attraction where the audio, the chorus, was not playing in between the first two scenes. Now, according to my inside sources, that has been fixed, so we're gonna go check this out and see if that's true.
And speaking of progress, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. And speaking of progress, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away.
So everyone, safe to say it isn't entirely fixed, as you can see there. I do know that the Imagineers have a lot to contend with here because a lot of the technology that's used on this attraction is from the World's Fair from 1964. So looking at things like the audio system and stuff, you can imagine it's probably pretty hard to work with in modern day. It's not as simple as flipping a switch, so we'll keep you updated on the audio at this attraction, but safe to say it was a great show as always. As you can see, it is still very rainy here in the Magic Kingdom, so I figure now is as good a time as any for us to head over to Main Street and see what's going on as we enter this Halloween season. Starting quite soon here on Main Street USA, you are going to have special Halloween themed character cavalcades. And some days this will just be Mickey and his pals in Halloween garb, but other days there will be special characters out, including Jack Skellington, Maleficent, Gaston, who actually has been part of the regular cavalcade, but Halloween version, I guess, and also Jafar. On a normal year, this is stuff that you would see during the Boo to You parade during Not So Scary, but instead of having to pay for a special ticket to come at night, instead, you're just gonna be able to see it as part of your regular day here in the Magic Kingdom, so that is going to be very cool. And also, starting September 20th, the Dapper Dans are gonna be back, except they are going to be the Cadaver Dans, the special Halloween-themed version of their performance, I believe. It's gonna be very cool. I'm very excited to see all that special Halloween stuff. It's not the same as Not So Scary, but it's definitely some very cool extra bonus things you're gonna get as part of your normal day here in the Magic Kingdom without having to pay anything extra at all compared to a normal year. All right, everyone, it's Emporium time. Let's see what they got going on. Here you can see we have some kids and adult spirit jerseys. So it looks like some light up candy corn and Mickey pumpkins there. Oh, that's cool. Of course, it would not be a Halloween season without tons and tons of different pumpkin Mickey merchandise. This is a pillow. Pretty cool, and on the back it says, "Hey Pumpkin." Here we have more pumpkin Mickey stuff. Mickey looks pretty scary here, look at that. Here you can see the Walt Disney World logo, but it's all candy. I have to say, of everything here, this little model with Mickey and Minnie counting down the days till Halloween with the castle made out of candy corn. I really like this stuff, like the little models and stuff Disney sells. This is definitely a very detailed, very well done, hand-painted piece of merchandise. That is so cool. It looks like right now the Halloween glow items are on sale for $10. This is a pumpkin glow spinner. Down here you have, like the candy corn one, you have a Jack Skellington themed one. Very nice. Here you have some different Halloween ears. You got these everywhere. There you go. Here you can see a current look down Main Street USA after the rain. Look at that. Holy. If you can't tell, I'm not very experienced when it comes to reviewing merchandise or even looking at it, quite frankly. But I know a lot of you guys wanted to know what was going on with the Halloween merchandise, so I'll continue to get better at that going forward, because I know a lot of you guys really like to know what is in the parks, what they're actually selling versus what is online, sort of knowing what you can get if you do go to the parks. So I will keep working on that for you guys. Now we are gonna head past Cinderella Castle to Sleepy Hollow, and we're gonna get a Halloween themed treat. Over here at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments, right now Disney is selling two things that have been very, very popular. These are things that normally you would see during the Not So Scary event itself. One is the Madame Leota sipper. During Labor Day, the line here to get the sipper was huge. So many people were getting them, probably some people getting them for eBay and stuff like that too, I'm sure. And they still have them today. There's still plenty of them. But also, the thing I'm interested in is they have a pumpkin spiced Mickey waffle sundae, which sounds pretty crazy. Definitely something I don't want to pass up on. So that is the treat we are going to be getting today. There are also some other treats available that would normally be just during the Not So Scary event itself that are now available all day. By the way, over here next to Cinderella Castle, you can see some ducks hanging out. Very cool. Let's go get that pumpkin spiced Mickey waffle, oh boy. Waiting for our food here, you can see where all the magic happens. You see those waffle makers in the background? The famous Mickey waffle irons. So everyone, here we have this colossal pumpkin spiced sundae, I think, on waffles. Who knows what's going on here. We got some, looks like we got some special Halloween themed sprinkles. So I sat down, I got the whipped cream under control. It's actually really good, those sprinkles with the caramel drizzle. All right, guys. Here is the pumpkin spiced Mickey waffle. The way I describe this is if you've ever had like a pumpkin spice flavored breaded product, it's exactly like that, except of course it's a Mickey waffle, which is very cool. And the other thing is with the vanilla ice cream, it kind of becomes soggy. It actually adds a little bit of flavor to it. So all in all, I'd say this is definitely a good deal if you're going to be in Walt Disney World this Halloween season. What's up, buddy? So everyone, that's gonna do it for us here from the Magic Kingdom. Be sure to subscribe with those notifications on so you don't miss any of the awesome content on the way. Also be sure to check out, we have some masks for sale, as well as some t-shirts on our Teespring store. A great way to support these vlogs and these broadcasts. It sounds like we have a cavalcade coming. Live from the Magic Kingdom, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back with you very soon. This is Brayden. There's Mickey. Have a magical day.